there, it's Layle with Layle by Mail. In this video, we're going to take a look at the brand new Hello Halloween mini book project kit using our new Moonlit Manor collection. So first we will take a look at the completed project and then we will take a look at the contents of the kit. All right, so we're starting out with a 2-inch your binder's 2-inch ring, so room for lots and lots and lots of pages and photos and embellishments and so forth. Classic Halloween colors. Having fun with the little pom-pom trim here, a couple of spooky bats. As we get into the project, so many interactive elements, so many new techniques here. New techniques that I'm sharing with you. Maybe not new techniques, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, inside front pocket, you have a couple of great tags with some nice lace trim, black lace trim. In the project, when we start looking at the project kit, there is a baggie that is chock full of trims and resin pieces and all kinds of amazing things to add to your album. Here we have a great little Halloween bucket list page as our starter intro. We are using papers, as I mentioned, from the Moonlit Manor collection. We're using 12 by 12 papers. Not included in the kit is a 6 by 8 paper pad. So we're using 12 by 12 papers, but if 6 by 8 is your thing, you know that's something you can pick up separately. So here we have a hidden paper clip. So it's a paper clip, but you can't see it's a paper clip. It's hidden inside there. Opening up to a couple photos there. A little tag here that goes into the pocket. Some great baker's twine and all kinds of things like that. Little interactive guy right there. A fun bat paper clip right here that holds this little banner down. And that piece lifts up. So many great interactive techniques here. Even this little guy, kind of that little header flips up. In the Moonlit Manor collection, there is a package of large die cuts, and so you're going to start seeing those quite a bit. These two meet in the center to create a cute pumpkin. Over here, we have a little interactive element going on where our pumpkin turns on a brad, and then we open up to a gatefold here. Some great ghost trim also as part of the project kit. On the back side, you have a pocket with room. Well, that slides out. It's a little stuck there with room for more photos. Here is another one of those large die cuts, that large die cut spider web. So all of the products in the project kit are found, with the exception of all the little embellishments, the little clips and things, are found in the Moonlit Manor collection, including those package of large die cuts. Here we have a little kind of see-through pocket with some fun Halloween little pieces. A nice little resin spider there, although you usually don't use nice and spider in the same sentence. I don't know about you, but I usually don't. Another one of the large die cuts, our cute little ghost there. An envelope with room to tuck in photos, some journaling cards. In the kit, there's a little epoxy piece, so we'll make our own little epoxy sticker, punching out one of our little cute ghosts. Here you have a waterfall. The kit includes 2 little magnetic pieces. So this is actually held closed by 2 magnets. And then our waterfall lifts up. So there's room for 6 smaller photos. On the back side, a little bit more interactive action happening there. Another one of the large die cuts from that large die cut pack. Little interactive element there. That piece tucks into the pocket and part folds over the top. Room for some journaling. Another little interactive element there. This is fun. This little 31 is based on our library card pocket die that we've had around forever and a day. And we thought it would be fun to create a mini version of that little pocket. And then that little tag just slides right in there. Another one of the large die cuts. So those large die cut pieces are great. They're about 7.5 inches tall, the largest. And so really it makes a huge impact in an album like this. But also those are great for your 12 by 12 scrapbook pages, even using as tip-ins for your traveler's notebooks or planners. A few googly eyes there from our little creepy guys that are hiding Little interactive element there, room for some journaling, and that little piece just tucks right into our little cat on top. This one is fun. You have, I did something similar to this in the Far and Wide, the Let's Go mini book project kit, where we created some tags and then they were tied together with string. So I thought that would be fun to do again here. Opens up to reveal space for 4 photos. Another cute little, oh, this guy opens. Little scallop edge there that you can create. A little topper again. And there we have it. Then a little pocket in the back with a tag and a couple of other things. All right, so that is the project kit, or the project itself. There is a free class that will be on my website soon. If you order the project, you will obviously have access to the class, but even if you're not ordering the project kit, you can still access the class if you want to, you know, find out how to make some of those interactive elements. Let's take a look at the contents of the kit. So starting out with, this is the new Layle by Mail album for this year. We will be using this exact same album for my annual December documented mini book project kit. But you would never know because stars are covered up here. And then in December, or for the December documented, we'll be making use of those beautiful gold foil stars. There is a metal book plate on the back side. Comes with 10 pocket pages, assorted configurations, your 6x8s, 3x4, 3x4, 4x6, combo 3x6, combo 3x4, 4x6. And then we get into the rest of the product. So we'll take a look at that little goodie bag shortly. So starting with the die cuts from Moonlit Manor, there are 68 die cuts in that package. So get a feel there for all the fun little characters and Halloween icons and pumpkins and things. These are the large die cuts. So see how tall that package is? It has 6 of those large die cuts in the package. And again, even if you're not purchasing the Hello Halloween mini book project kit, everything that I'm showing you is also available a la carte. Well, except for things like this. This is a little envelope that we're using in the mini book. Your word strip stickers. So with that, 93 word strip stickers. Your 6x12 stickers, so 2 sheets of 6x12 matte cardstock stickers, 81 stickers total. Big giant 31 there, love that. Our little border of our little pumpkins. And then we get into the 12x12 paper pack. So 12x12 paper pack, 12 unique sheets with an additional pattern on the back side of that cover. Our fun little Halloween characters there. A nice tone-on-tone grid. A gallery wall of picture frames. Spider web on the back. All the little moonlit manors, right? There's our little moonlit manor, and then kind of a whole village, if you will, of manors that are lit by the moon. Another kind of grid there, nice and neutral. Some potion bottles, lots of fun different potion bottles there. A nice plaid. Then our little family of ghosts. Some of them are dressed in costume. There's one dressed as a little devil, a little witch. One dressed up for trick-or-treating. Another one with this little cat. On the backside, a tone-on-tone star. And of course, Halloween wouldn't be Halloween without the candy. So we have a full 12x12 sheet of different Halloween candies. Tone-on-tone, not tone-on-tone, that's black and white. Black and white star on the back. A fun Harlequin pattern here on the front. And on the back, just some tone-on-tone, great orange background. And then pumpkins. And pumpkins inspired by Mackenzie Child pumpkins. So if you're familiar with Mackenzie Child, some of these, kind of that style may look a little bit familiar. Nice fun polka dot on the back side. And then we get into our cut apart cards. You have the 3x4 cards with a nice kind of really light blush pink. There's a little bit of blush pink that makes its way throughout the collection, even all the way down to like on our little vampire there, has a little pink face. The cut apart 4x6 cards. So one vertical, the rest horizontal. Love this. All those great words on the back side. Little conversation speech bubbles. You have a mix here of 2 6x8 papers and then 2 4x6s. Stripe with some polka dots on the back. And this cut apart sheet is just a whole bunch of kind of a mix of different shapes and sizes. Fun little October calendar there. And a great, really bold stripe on the back of that. Also in the kit, you have a sheet of 8.5 by 11 white cardstock and 2 sheets of 12 by 12 black cardstock. And then we get to this little baggie that's got all the great little pieces in it, all the trims and things like that. So you have 12 inches of black lace. You have 12 inches of your black pom-pom trim that we're using as a cover accent. You have 12 inches of a little fun white ghost trim. A yard of black and white baker's twine, a yard of white string, a yard of black hemp cord. You have, now some things are going to get stuck together because of the magnets. 2 very thin round magnets that we're using in the waterfall. A bat paper clip, a black paper clip that we're using for the hidden clip. You have 3, although we only use 2, 3 of these nice little shiny resin bats. We use 2 of those on the cover. A little resin glitter spider. Well, actually, I think you have 2 of those. You have a couple of tags here. So large tag, small tag. And then we ended up not using this piece. Sometimes that happens. We buy for a kit and kit the kit, and then when the kit is designed, we don't maybe use a couple of pieces. So we actually don't use that and that and that. So those are kind of like little bonus pieces there. You have a epoxy piece. So we're making our own 1-inch epoxy circle sticker. And then you have a little baggie. And in this little baggie, you have 2 of your little googly eyes. You have a small black brad, and then you have some Halloween confetti that we're using on our clear pocket. So there you have it. That is the Hello Halloween mini book project kit. I have included a link to the project kit in the description box of the video down below. And also included a link in the description box of the video down below to purchase any of the Moonlit Manor products that I've showed you a la carte. If you're buying the kit, make sure to watch for a follow-up email once you purchased with a link to the free class. That will include a link to download the step-by-step instructions. That will include a link to a pre-class that's pre-recorded where I cut all the papers with you, and then a link to the live class where we actually put everything together. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave a comment on the video, or you can go to laylebymail.com and click contact us. Bye-bye.